Okay, I'm not here to take a shot at anyone, but I gotta call BS when I see it. I just finished going through the Bleachers report, top 50 greatest players of all time, and listen, guys, I'm trying to keep my cool about this, okay? I'm trying to keep my cool about this. Now, let me just tell you, first of all, I consider myself to be a basketball person. I've been watching basketball for over 15 years now, going on 20 years. I'm a huge fan of the sport, and I consider myself to know just a little bit about the sport, okay? I watch players and I enjoy all different forms of basketball, but at some point, we got to stop with the foolishness. And I think that we are reaching a new age of foolishness and stupidity being spewed all over the internet. And this is just another case of it happening here. So I'm just going to quickly, now all of you guys know Bleacher Report. I'm not dissing Bleacher Report. I mean, they're a great organization and what they do. I'm just dissing their bogus list that they just put out of their top 50 players. So I'm not even going to waste your time in talking too much. I'm just going to read it to you, okay? And then you can begin to scratch your head the same way I did when I was reading it. So number one, of their greatest players of all time, let's get into it. So at number one, they have Michael Jordan. Okay, most people agree with that, okay? And number two, they have LeBron James. I'm gonna just keep going. And number three, they have Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, all right? And number four, they got Magic Johnson. Number five, they got Larry Bird. Number six, they got Shaquille O'Neal. Number seven, they got Tim Duncan. Number eight, they got Bill Russell. Number nine, they got Wilt Chamberlain. And number 10, they got who? Stephen Curry. Okay, and then I can just keep going with the foolishness. And number 11, they got Oscar Robinson. And number 12, they have David Robinson. And number 13, they have Hakeem. And at number 14, they had Kobe Bryant. That's where they lost me. Okay, that's where I stopped. I had to stop right there. Okay, so let's just go through this list. Okay, let's just go through this list. Now, first of all, let me quickly say I don't know what they're using to measure how they got to these positions on this chart. The second thing is I don't care, and I'll tell you why. Whenever you present a list of the top NBA players in the history of basketball, and you don't have Kobe on that list in the top 10, and you have LeBron at number 2, it makes me wonder, what exactly are you guys smoking when you put this list together? Okay, so first of all, you have Michael Jordan at number 1. No one disagrees with that. But let's ask ourselves the first question. Why would Michael Jordan be the number 1 player in the history of basketball? Well, here's a few things. Number 1, he has a 100% winning percentage in the finals. He went 6-0 in the finals. There's no other player on that list that has done so. That's number 1. Number 2, he also has a defensive player of the year as a 2 guard. That's the second reason. Number 3, he averaged over 30 points a game for his entire career. That's number 3. Number 4, he has about 10 scoring championships. So not only was he the best player on one side of the court, but he was also busting your ass on the other side of the court. So no one is going to disagree with that. So in my understanding of basketball, listening to the greats, according to what they said, they say you play for what? You play for championships, okay? You didn't play for championship appearances, you play for championships. So how is it possible that you have, I'm not even going to talk about Kobe. How is it that you have LeBron ahead of Magic Johnson? So you're going to tell me that LeBron James is a better player than Magic Johnson, but did LeBron have a better career than Magic Johnson? Magic Johnson won 5 NBA championships, by the way. 5, multiple-time All-Star, revolutionary. He was the whole reason that they had Showtime Lakers. So LeBron is not number 2. There's no way in hell I'm going to put LeBron ahead of Kobe when Kobe has 5 championship rings. Rings do matter, folks. Now, some of you watching this video, they're going to say, well, guess what? Kobe Bryant had Shaq. That's right. And Shaq had Kobe. And you saw what happened when Shaq left Kobe. Kobe ended up with 2 more rings. How many rings did Shaq end up with? For you guys watching this video, I'll wait. He ended up with 1 more title. So the whole argument that Kobe had Shaq, Shaq had Kobe, there is no player in basketball, in the history of basketball, that won championships by himself. You needed at least another All-Star. Michael Jordan would not have won any championships had he not had Scottie Pippen, who developed into an All-Star and probably the best defensive player, wing defensive player in the history of basketball. So there's no way that you're going to have there's no way you're going to use that argument that Kobe had Shaq. Somebody had somebody. Okay, that's the second thing. Third thing, Hakeem Olajuwon is better than Kobe Bryant? Hakeem is one of the greatest players of all time, and I've heard Michael Jordan come out and say that yes, Hakeem Olajuwon, if he had to go out there and play a pickup game, he would definitely have Hakeem on his list. But Hakeem is ahead of Kobe. You have Oscar Robinson ahead of Kobe. I'm not even gonna get into that, but the most egregious one of it all, the most mind-boggling thing of it all is that they got Stephen Curry ahead of Kobe Bryant. Stephen Curry, who has never even won a finals MVP, who had Andre Iguodala as MVP on his own team, is the person you're going to rank ahead of Kobe on what are we on what? What are we making this? What are they ranking that on? Is it on winning? No, you can't say it's that. Is it on points being scored? You can't say it's that. Is it about being a better offensive player? You can't say it's that. So what is it based on? And I think that a lot of what's been happening on a lot of these lists, I think a lot of these lists are being influenced by how people feel about certain people. If Kobe Bryant had a bubbly personality like LeBron and was really, he got along with everybody, was always smiling, I believe Kobe Bryant would have more regular season MVPs, because guess what, folks? The people that vote on MVPs, regular season MVPs, are journalists. It's a popularity contest. That's the reason why you have that's the reason why LeBron has so many MVPs. You can say the same thing about Michael Jordan, but what you can't take away from Kobe is his championships. His championships are not opinion based. Those are things that he actually went out there and won. Oscar Robinson is ahead of Kobe Bryant, and you have Stephen Curry ahead of Kobe Bryant. And then you have Kevin Durant after Kobe. So Stephen Curry is ahead of Kobe. I mean, like, when you sit down and you look at these lists, Bleacher Report, if any of you guys are watching this video that work at Bleacher Report, please leave a comment below and let me know why the hell you would make a list like this and put it out there. I think it makes people that really understand basketball, it really puts into question the fact that, do you guys actually know what the hell you're talking about when you're talking about basketball? Yes, I understand that you guys may have a very big audience and you get to say things, but it doesn't mean you get to say anything and then you just put it out there. There are people like us who actually understand what basketball is, and we know a bag of crap when we smell it. And that's what you guys put out with this bogus list, saying that you got Kobe ranked number 14, when everybody else in their right mind. If you guys had such a great list, how come you're having so much pushback on the internet by people that actually understand basketball, by the way? Anybody that understands basketball has pushed back on this list. Now, even Shannon Sharp, who's the biggest LeBron James proponent, had to say, man, you guys are bugging. Obviously, he didn't argue with you guys having him at number 2, because I think the reason you have LeBron James at number 2 is a popularity contest, if you ask me. That's my honest opinion. If you disagree with me, I don't really care. I'm just giving you guys my opinion on how I see it. But to have a list with Kobe being ranked number 14, then you have Shaq ahead of Kobe, and then you have Stephen Curry ahead of Kobe, and you expect us basketball fans that really understand basketball to take you guys seriously. I think you guys are doing the game a real disservice, and you're doing a lot of players that have spent their lives trying to really go out there and put out the best product, and really perform at a high level and give everything to the sport that we all love. You're doing them a lot of disservice by putting out such foolishness out there. So this is what I think. Now, what I want to know from you guys is, do you agree with Bleacher Report's top, let me say 15, because I only gave you 15 names. Let me know what you guys think about this. For me, I think it's total bogus. I think it's total crap. That's what I think, and I'm going to stand by that. Sports, we're here to debate how we feel. We can, back it up by stats. That's what I think. If you guys are going to make a list like this, at least release some kind of video or something explaining how you came to these numbers. Put out a video that showed a delegation room when you guys were coming up with this list, so us as fans can look in and understand exactly what you mean. But when you put out lists like this that make no sense and you leave it for us to interpret, you're going to have a lot of people out there like me who are real fans of basketball and understand what great basketball is, and have to read such lists like this, and I didn't even get it. And Allen Iverson, you guys didn't even mention Allen Iverson. So I don't know what you guys are talking about, but this list right here is bogus, and that's my opinion. So guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Do you agree with this list? And if you do, let me know why. And if you don't, also let me know why in the comment section below. Again, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and I'll definitely catch you guys later. Peace.